Good afternoon and warm welcome to you all to the podcast corner of the OCSC event. And this is our second day already. Today we'll continue exploring the latest academic trend as well as helping you prepare for your further study and your future career. And today I'm thrilled to have Miss Kristina Dimova from the University of Reading with us. Welcome.
Thank you very much for inviting me to speak to your students.
Yes, and first, I would love to know what are green skills?
Sure. If maybe I can start with a bit of a background to our university and why we're delivering that talk today. We have a lot to say when it comes to our environmental impact, and if you talk about waste management, our electricity, 100% of it comes from renewable sources. So if you stay with us by the end of the presentation, I can also tell you about the courses we can do with us. Some examples of green skills we can give are knowledge on energy efficiency, for example, or thinking about renewable energy, climate change awareness. Architects, for example, they need to know a bit about sustainable design. So these are the kind of things that we see or the skills that are on the rise in terms of demand from all sorts of employers. There was a study that was done by LinkedIn. And for those of you who are not aware of what LinkedIn is, a social media platform that a lot of employers use to advertise the jobs that they have. And as an individual, you can have your profile where you have a CV talking about where you've studied, where you've worked, what kind of responsibilities you've had, and you can say if you own a green skill or not. And the study that LinkedIn managed to do was amongst about 900 million users from their database, and they found an increase in the amount of job postings which require a green skill.
I see.
When they evaluated the amount of people who have a green skill and the amount of jobs requiring a green skill, they found a very sufficient gap.
I see.
And the reason we're doing this presentation today is to give a pointer, an indication to students that this is something that they might want to explore and potentially gain as a competitive advantage if they want to gain job either in the UK or any country which is going more towards a greener economy.
I see. So it's a job for the leaders of the future, definitely.
It's important to have awareness of some environmental issues that we're facing today. I would say not only in the kind of net zero essential for the environment jobs, but in all sorts of jobs.
So what are some of the programs that attract students the most at the University of Reading?
Yeah, we have Department of Meteorology, where we have several climate science related programs which attract a lot of attention across the world. We're very highly ranked for climate science oriented programs. We also have a program in our Henley Business School which is triple accredited, which focuses around sustainable finance, for example. And we have some programs in our kind of built environment faculty where they can study renewable energy and sustainability. We do very well in rankings on any programs to do with environmental sciences, and at undergraduate level as well, students can do a meteorology program, which they study mainly on our campus, but they can also do 1 year at the university in Oklahoma, which is very popular for tornadoes.
Sure.
Yeah.
And what makes Reading University stand out compared to other universities that are doing renewable energy or sustainability courses?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I have a lot to say about this, but we don't have enough time today, I'm afraid. We recently won an award for university for bursaries, actually, because we have something called the Global Sustainability Leader Scholarship, which was an initiative we started last year, and we confirmed enough funding for us to run this for the next 3 years. So students at undergraduate level, for example, who are interested in starting their studies in September 26 or September 27, they get access to a scholarship of £6,000 every year of study. They just need to make sure they have high grades, and they can check out our website for more details on that. And then we also have a master's scholarship for students who are interested in studying on any of our climate science related programs, which is of £10,000. It supports them with their living expenses and some tuition fees. And then when it comes to our environmental impact, I've mentioned something on our electricity, waste management. We've managed to reduce our we managed to reduce waste management, water consumption, all sorts of things. We do our training on sustainability every 3 years of members of staff.
Wow.
And we also have this initiative that we're trying to run with our students. If they want to win an award for sustainability, we give them instructions and guidance on what kind of workshops and voluntary projects they can participate in. And if they complete 40 hours of that engagement, they get a sustainability award.
I see. I think that sounds very well-rounded for a university to look at sustainability within other majors as well. So
Absolutely,
this degree is absolutely flexible.
With our programs that we have, the undergraduate degrees, they can decide to do a placement if they want, so they can get an internship as part of the degree. Or at the master's level, once they graduate the 1-year master's that we have, they can also get the next visa down the line, which allows them to work in the UK for another 18 months.
That's very good news.
Yeah.
And so how do you work with private or government sectors between the University of Reading and all these sectors?
So what a lot of our programs, we actually tend to do like field trips. For example, we invite employers to attend career fairs on our campus, and students get to use the career services and figure out how they can make their CV more appealing for the UK job market, or in general what makes good answers to interviews, for example. And naturally, if they come to the career fairs, they can speak to the employers directly. They can ask them firsthand about the job description and what makes a good fit for their company.
So there are definitely job opportunities for the students, not within Thailand, but also in the UK as well.
Yeah, we actually run a survey amongst our business students, because the majority of Thai students, they tend to come on master's business courses. And our Henley Business School runs a survey every year amongst our graduates, and the last time they did that, 200 students responded, and we saw that about 60% of them actually ended up working in the UK, and some in China, some in Thailand, naturally, because some of them are there. But it seems like the UK is a viable option for them, and the University of Reading specifically is located very close to London. That means that it's very easy for them to travel for interviews. A lot of them want to find a job in London, and some of them actually end up living in Reading, traveling to work in London as well.
So what is the life like in Reading or at the university? What's the school life like?
So I always ask students what is it that they like doing in their free time, and it sounds like anything they say, there is something that they can find enjoyable either at the university or in the town. And it's very popular to join a club of society in the UK, isn't it? So for students who are international, for example, we have an international student society, and they organize board games, film nights, and it's very useful to have that peer support when they join a society. And the town of Reading, it's about 300,000 people, so it's a relatively small city, but if they want to enjoy some of the high-end fashion brands, or if they want to see a show in London, London is only like 23 minutes on the train, and then Reading is surrounded by countryside, so if they enjoy nature, countryside, they can explore that. And the university itself actually owns 3 museums.
In the university?
Wow. So they can go and check out our zoology museum. We have a museum on archaeology, for example. And anyone interested in music, we have the Reading Music Festival, which happens every summer in August. For anyone who knows Travis Scott or Chappelle Rowan, these were the headliners this past August. So you can check out the new headliners next year.
So they are support academically and also in terms of their well-being outside of school as well.
Absolutely,
So it's not just learning in class, but also learning life as well.
Absolutely, yeah. We have about 100 Thai students at any given time, which is mostly on the master's business programs, but we're also popular for courses to do it, as mentioned, the climate science-oriented ones, but also food science or psychology.
So could you tell us some of the success stories of the alumni?
Yeah, if we talk about climate science, renewable energy, we actually did a profile recently on one of our Malaysian graduates who came to study on our masters in renewable energy and sustainability. And essentially they were able to get some funding from Malaysia. They came to do the masters, and we now see that they are working in the local council, making changes in policy when it comes to street lighting, for example, making it more energy efficient. So that's just one example, but for anyone who is interested in all sorts of innovative careers in sustainability, they can either come and see me on my stand today, or they can try and book a one-to-one appointment with me on our website.
Wow, so that's very insightful, and that's our time for today. Thank you so much for giving us all this information.
Thank you.
And if the students or the parents, if they're interested, they definitely can talk to you directly.
Absolutely, and thank you for giving me a chance to speak. For anyone interested in sustainability, go and check out the climate stripes and come and tell me what you found.
Thank you very much.